A very good day to Sahaichon and Happy New Year. We are from Group 3. Today, let us delve into the compelling case study of marine debris in Malaysia, exploring the environmental challenge and innovative solutions, shaping the nation's commitment to a sustainable future. Marine debris, a diverse mix of materials like plastic and fishing gear, is a pressing global environmental issue, especially impactful in developing countries due to the limited resources and rapid industrializations. Its threat to marine ecosystems and sustainability is a growing concern with global implications for wildlife and economics. In the specific case of Malaysia, effective management of marine debris is crucial, requiring a deep understanding and strategic planning. This study explored the intricacy of marine debris in Malaysia's water, analyzing the root causes, impact on the environment and society, and proposing solutions for a sustainable future.
Greetings, my name is Elzye effeaza Petrus, and I will be talking about the types of marine debris and how marine debris issue happens in Malaysia. There are several types of marine debris, such as plastic, which is a prevalent contributor to ocean pollution, which we often see at the beach in Malaysia. Other than that, there is also a metal debris, glass, rubber, wood and textile debris, as well as the other diverse items like paper, cardboard and so on. That is for the types of marine debris. So, moving on to how marine debris happens, whereby in Malaysia, the issue of marine litter is a significant environmental problem brought on by human activities actually. Debris builds up in rivers and coastal regions as a result of improper land-based garbage disposal. This is particularly troublesome in metropolitan areas, urban area, where there is a larger population density and a higher chance of improper disposal of waste. River and coastal area pollution is further worsened by the widespread usage of disposal plastic like bags and containers plastic. Beach and other popular tourist locations are actually severely impacted because tourists from every country or within the country frequently throw away plastic debris or other types of debris without thinking about the future consequences. Next, whether intentional or unintentional, littering worsening the issue of marine debris. Trash ends up in rivers and sea when individuals carelessly dispose of the debris in various locations. This is particularly prevalent in cities and public spaces where appropriate rubbish collections and disposal methods do not exist. Inadequate garbage disposal infrastructure also worsening the problem of marine litter, underscoring the need to address both individual behavior and more significant institutional issues. As for the fishing techniques, they also actually have an impact on the problem of marine litter, since abandoned fishing gear can actually endanger marine life. This is especially evident in Malaysia's coastal regions, where fishing is a significant industry, and there is also a lot of people who doing fishing for a hobby. Therefore, the effects on the local economy and ecology must be taken into account while tackling marine rubbish. The issue of marine litter is made worse by maritime traffic and industrial emissions. Malaysia's oceans are contaminated by plastic pellets, released during industrial operations. Illegal ship dumping tactics are another factor contributing to environmental problems. The accidental loss of shipping containers and cargo spills are two additional factors that lead to the maritime pollution. And that is all from me. As for the disadvantages, the solutions to the issue of marine debris, and so on, will be explained by my other group members. Thank you.
You'll see all these different images and videos and things that go around online that show really dramatically how plastic can kill animals at sea.
So, from what you have seen in the video, it shows that this pollution is dangerous because the pollution is not only could harm the living thing inside the ocean, but it also can harm us, the human, as the consumer of the resources of it. So without further ado, my name is Hanafee bin Hashim, and today I would like to talk about the impact of marine debris into both aspects, such as economic impact and environmental impact. The first impact that was led by marine debris is in the tourism industry. Why? Because tourism industry is a vital part of Malaysia's economy. It can give effect in the sector by the pollution that was done by this debris. For example, we as a human love to go to the beach so that we can relax ourselves while watching the sunset. Imagine if the beach were polluted and there are many rubbish everywhere. They are polluted by plastic and any other pollution that will come from the ocean. For example, there are 3 top islands in Sabah, Malaysia, that are actively engaging in this tourism field, which are Manukan Island, Mamutik Island, and Sapi Island. And according to NZ Zahari, based on the assessment they conducted, they gathered 18.42 kilogram of marine debris were collected from Manukan Island, Mamutik Island, and Sapi Island over the 3-week study period between the 11th, 18th, and 25th of March 2018. So, we could say that this debris will affect the tourism industry, because when the beach are polluted or the island is polluted by the debris from the ocean, we could say that tourists will not or will less interest to go there because the environment will not clean, and this will affect the people who are, or the local people who are running their business, and they were relying for this business as their main income source. So, and I could say that it's not only will affect us as the human, but it also will affect the living thing who are living inside the ocean. And for this, we could take a look at the cases of the sea turtle as the example. There are many news either in media or social media platform or television that report the case of sea turtle who were trapping in an abandoned fishing net, and we also can see from other media social platform or network or television the case of the plastic stuck inside the turtle nose, or the plastic were stuck in this turtle neck because the turtle consume or think the plastic is a jellyfish, which is the food for the turtle, the sea turtle. So this show that how dangerous these things are, and if there is no action taken, it will lead to some of the species to meet their extinction. We could say that when tourists stop coming and fishermen can catch a good fish, it will affect everyone, not just the people who working in the tourism industry or fishing industry, agriculture industry, but also other businesses that depend on them. If we don't clean up and stop more trash from getting into the sea, it will keep hurting not only Malaysia but I think the world economy. The second impact is on the environmental impact, where marine debris could lead to ecosystem disturbance. Debris such as plastic could harm marine life through ingestion, entanglement, and habitat destruction. For example, marine life will mistake this debris as the food, and this will harm them and get to the worst thing worse, it can lead to the death of this creature. This is because we know that plastic is hard to decompose when it was eaten by the marine life, it will eventually stuck on their neck, and this will cause them to hard to breathe and will lead to the end of their life. Not only that, this debris also can cause habitat damage, where it can damage coral reef or other sensitive habitat in the ocean. And according to Ethan at 2022, in the recent year, through a news report on the sea turtle drowning to a plastic ingestion and entanglement of a discard fishing gear are becoming more common in the country. The first appearance of the entangled longhead turtle, which the specific name is kareta, in Malaysia water by the fishing net was also documented recently. This shows that the plastic pollution is not only can smother the coral but also can disrupt the balance of the marine ecosystem. Not only that, it also can lead to a chemical pollution, where the chemical from the plastic, as the example, can affect the water quality and also harm the marine organism. This happens when the plastic break down and they release a harmful chemical, and this chemical could make the water become contaminated with this toxin, and it will treat the marine organism. This issue can disrupt the food chain cycle, because not only it affect the marine's life but also us, the human, because we consume them. As we know, marine life is the food in our cycle, and we consume them for the protein and energy that they give to us. But when the ocean is contaminated with this pollution, it will harm us, and this toxin can lead to a variety of health issue. So this will impact our survival and the overall ecosystem. Additionally, the presence of this pollution in the water can affect the water quality and potentially leading to widespread the environmental degradation. So we could see that this pollution are harmful not only to the marine's life but also us, the human. It can impact from many way, and as a human, the things that we could do, we need the help from the society, which is us, and also the government, to reduce the usage of plastic and to throw or decompose the plastic in the right way. Means that we need to stop the root of this problem, which are us. We are the one who causing this problem. We are the one who cause them to suffer. We are the one to make this marine's life suffer from our product, from our activity. And what we can do, we must practice the better waste management, and we must promoting the right way to recycling this pollution or this such as plastic who were hard to decompose. We must know how to recycle this and not to throw any rubbish everywhere. This will help us to prevent the chemical pollution that led by the marine debris, and also help us to develop and grow our ecosystem further, so we can work toward preserving the health and integrity of our marine ecosystem. And that's all from me. I will pass the baton to the next presenter and see you again.
My name is
Nadzirah Hamid, I will suggest few solutions for managing the marine debris in Malaysia. The first suggestion for improvement is provide education and raise awareness in order to combat the marine debris. We need to educate and inform the public, especially the youth, about environmental consequences. This is to make sure that the people are aware of the consequences that their action will cause. According to the studies, provide education and increase awareness is a crucial step towards building a sustainable and resilient society. By organizing talk, campaigns, and other initiatives, we can instill the importance of responsible waste management. The second solution is by strengthening the laws and policies. It is essential to implement and enforce policies specifically focused on marine debris. This is because the current policies may not be sufficient to control the society action. So by having a strong and related policy, it can help in creating a more controlled and responsible community. The last suggestion that I would like to give is we should focus on improving our waste management infrastructure. The infrastructure improvement includes efficient waste collection, recycling facilities, and a proper disposal system. This is because by having an improved infrastructure for waste management, it can encourage the community and businesses to manage their waste properly without affecting the marine life.
Malaysia's experience with marine debris management highlights the urgent need to address environmental concerns during rapid and industrialization in developing countries. Neglecting such issue can lead to severe ecological and societal consequences, emphasizing the delicate balance between economic development and environmental sustainability. The importance of a comprehensive strategy involving collaboration between government, community, industry, and NGOs is underscored, emphasizing the necessity of breaking down silos and fostering independence among stakeholders. Malaysia's experience offers global relevance, serving as a valuable resource for other developing nations facing similar challenge, with a focus on tolerating solutions to unique regional circumstances and emphasizing the imperative of context-specific addressing marine debris. In conclusion, the case study of marine debris management in Malaysia highlights the challenge and potential solution for this global environmental issue, emphasizing the significance for developing nations undergoing rapid industrializations. The study proposes a comprehensive approach, including educational initiatives, strengthened legislation, and improved infrastructure, offering a roadmap not only for Malaysia but for other nations facing similar challenge. The lesson learned underscore the urgency of integrating environmental consideration into economic development, promoting a delicate balance for sustainable growth. Malaysia's experience provides valuable insight for the global community, encouraging collaboration to marine ecosystem and work towards a sustainable, debris-free future.